Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency and Wally Hatchett's Comfort Food and Drinks at 6439 Summer Avenue.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this April 9th, 2022. We're going to close the show out with it's really strange the way things worked out. I asked Ron, I said I had a slot open for this week's show, and Ron, bingo, as only Ron Wong could do, he comes up with a guest. And I see the guest name, and I said, well, that's pretty cool because we're going to talk about another part of this company on next week's show. So today, as Ron has his hook outfit on, I've got my shirt on. Who better to talk to than Prescott Hughes? He is the marketing manager for Carolina Outdoors. We know it is hook fishing in Charleston, South Carolina. So good morning, Prescott.
Good morning, Larry and Ron. I appreciate y'all having me on the show. I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad I was able to be a part of your last show this week on this beautiful Saturday morning.
Yes.
It is a beautiful
Saturday morning, and
Ron, it was good to spend time talking to you.
Yeah, explain, Ron, how this hooked
Bass
up.
Master Classic. I have to tell you guys,
you hear that, Ron?
I got a short story for all of you listeners
Ron's
out
not
there.
listening to me.
You know, I'm at the Bassmaster Classic. One of the very first booths that I stopped at was the hook booth, which I always do. It's either hook or lose or something like that, but hook was the first one. So I'm talking to Chris, the new VP of marketing there, and along comes Bobby Lader, who's an operations manager that we've talked on the radio show, and we've talked to Chris before. And then here comes Prescott, and so Bobby goes up to me, he says, look at what you're wearing. And I had on my Outdoors with Larry Ray shirt, logoed shirt on. Yes. And he said, look what you're wearing.
Is this guest still waiting on us to get through this story? He hadn't left, has he?
And so, you know, the problem was it was a what they call an off-brand shirt that was logoed. And anyway, moving forward, we're going to team up with Hook Apparel, and we will be wearing Hook co-branded with Outdoors with Larry Ray radio show logo.
So I'm so glad we have the Prescott Hughes on with us here. Prescott, I know you're listening to that, and Ron, it wasn't a setup. I did not text Ron and said, grab Prescott while you're at it. You know, Ron does these things on his own, but hey, buddy, we appreciate it because when it comes to hook fishing apparel, folks, I wear this thing to church. Somebody said, you don't know how to spell hook. I said, this is the way I spell it, right here, okay? I mean, that's it's H-U-K, and it took me a while to do that. But, wow, you've been with the company for a while, Prescott. Talk about what it is about Hook that has been so captivated for the national audience.
Yeah, and it's funny that people are saying that you're spelling Hook wrong. It's funny because so many people think it's pronounced Hook. But it's actually hook, like a fishing hook. So it's actually a topic of conversation. But, I've been with the company for about 6 years now. I came on board a year after the company started, and it really has been fun to watch the company grow and evolve. We are rooted in fishing. That is our bread and butter. And as the company has evolved, we've gotten into a little bit more lifestyle apparel. You don't necessarily have to be the fisherman to wear our apparel, like you just said. Larry, you wear the stuff to church sometimes.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
We have a little bit of something for everybody, and we're going to continue to grow that way and embrace that waterside lifestyle. Fishing is a lifestyle, as we like to say. So.
What is it, though? What is it, though, Prescott? Because you guys, in a very short period of time, have really, and I'm sure you're a Clemson man too, right? I mean, Oh,
yes, sir. Good Tigers.
Is everybody Clemson over there, Ron? Is that right? I mean,
pretty close.
Yeah. Okay. So we're okay with that.
Harvey is on. Oh,
I know the Three Musketeers were when we started this thing, but in your 6 years, the amazing growth of the company, the name itself is captivating. But at the same time, you guys started with at ground level, and I'm not sure what level you are on right now, but it's way up there. So what do you say about this?
So I mean, we've definitely come a long way from ground level, as you like to say, and we like to really lean into the innovation of our product.
That's exactly right. Yeah,
we saw a hole in the market several years ago, and decided that we can fill this gap and really bring the fishing community a line of apparel that can really help them both on and off the water. Our line, especially for this spring, has really grown.
Yeah.
And there are some very, very exciting new pieces that we have for this spring. That'll have you covered both with sun protection and all of that good stuff that'll keep you fishing longer and help you stay protected from the sun and stay comfortable out there.
Hey, Prescott, tell our listeners a little bit about some of the stuff they can expect for the spring this year.
Yeah.
Some of the new stuff you guys got.
So this year we're actually excited to launch a new line. It's called the A1A Collection, and it's named after the coveted highway down in Florida that is, home to some of the best fishing grounds in the world.
That's exactly,
So this line, it consists of a hoodie, which is a sun hoodie with a built-in gator on it, and the entire shirt is actually perforated. So whenever you're wearing this shirt, you hardly even know it's on you. The wind cuts right through it. It keeps you extremely cool.
Wow.
And it actually has 50 UPF sun protection built into it. So,
Amazing.
So it helps protect you from the sun. And then we've also got a woven button down in that line as well, and it's very similar to that hoodie. It's completely perforated, 50 UPF. It'll keep you protected. And that's something that you can also wear, on the boat, and then you can hop over to happy hour after you get done with a long day on the water.
That's awesome.
And then not only that, we've got shorts as well that carry on those same performance features as the tops that I just explained. So that's very exciting. That's something that hasn't launched yet, and in my opinion, it's probably the best performing shirt that I think we have ever made.
Wow! Watch it now. That's something. That's something to say.
I think so. I really stand behind it, and we've talked to some of our guides in the Keys that have already put it to the test for us, and they think the exact same thing. It's really one of those lines that you can take with you, whether you're going on a fishing trip or just fishing on a Saturday on the weekends, and it's really going to be all you need, especially for those people who like to pack light and just pack a pair of shorts and a shirt and make it last the whole weekend.
That's for me.
That's for you.
That's for me. We're talking to Prescott Hughes. He's a marketing manager for Marilana Outdoors. Of course, we know as Hook Fishing, Nomad, and things along that line. And I was listening as you talked, and Ron and John were listening too. I know that you guys are in for comfort and performance. I mean,
correct.
I really mean those two words, because you're in for comfort, but at the same time, the protection we might even add in there, because as Ron and I know, if you spend a lot of time on the water, you need protection. You need comfort.
That's right.
And Hook has taken that to the next level. I mean, when it comes to, you just mentioned a button down. Who would ever have thought of that? Come on now, I can wear that to church too.
I'll tell you what, that's a fine looking button down.
Yeah,
and you'll look good when it has Outdoors with Larry Ray logo on it.
Well, it depends on where we put that.
Yeah.
We better have that.
Prescott,
that's not.
You also have,
right.
Yeah.
You guys also have a full line of clothing for the women and kids also, don't you?
Well, sure. We do. So it doesn't just end at men's. We have everything, for the ladies and the kids as well. You certainly can't leave them out, and we've got, some great items for everyone, especially when it comes to helping conserve our waters. We've got this new Waypoint collection out this year for the men's and women's line, and it's actually made out of recycled plastic bottles. So it takes roughly, So it takes roughly nine plastic bottles to make one of these shirts, and essentially they're melted down into a fiber that's then woven into the polyester in these shirts. And that's our Waypoint collection. So we've got a hoodie and a crew neck long sleeve, and we've got some shorts for the guys and the gals.
Bottles. Yeah.
So you got new pants out. The Waypoint pants are out now too, aren't they?
We do. They are out as well. Everything in our Waypoint collection is out right now. We actually launched it last spring, but we've expanded on it a little bit this spring, and we're bringing everybody some new exciting colors that I think everyone will be excited to wear.
Well, I've expanded since last spring too. So, but anyway, Prescott, thank you, buddy, for being with us. And again, folks, me and Ron, we're going to take this to a next level with Outdoors of Larry Ray. We've been on the air over 21 years, and I'm looking forward to having those hook shirts with Outdoors of Larry Ray on it, and being your team in here in Memphis. So, Prescott, have a great weekend.
And before we let you go, Prescott,
where to go?
If somebody wants more information about hook fishing apparel, where do they go?
So you can go to hookgear.com. That is our website where you can find our full product line, including all of the items that I just.
All right. Well, we appreciate it.
You can find us on social media at Hook Gear on Instagram and Facebook.
That's it, man. Prescott, thank you, buddy. Have a great weekend, and we'll stay in touch, okay?
Hey, y'all as well. I appreciate you having me. Have a nice weekend.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Prescott Hughes. Let me get us out of here. Shelby McCall is making signals over there, and I know that means something. But, again, next week, Tony Dolly will be in studio as our host as I begin my cancer treatment. And
prayers to you, my friend.
I got a lot
of
people out there doing that. But Frank Barton will also be in. Don't forget, look on Facebook for all of Frank's postings on the Sultana. This is the anniversary again of the Sultana sinking in the Mississippi River. No one knows that but better than Frank. How about Ridgecrest champion Bobby Lane next week? How about Jason Hart of Nomad Turkey Hunting Apparel? How about Gene Gilead of BASS Conservation Director? How about Luke Naylor, Arkansas Game and Fish Waterfowl Program Coordinator? And we got to have Marty Marbury come in and tell us a little bit about tourism.
She's going to dance into the studio.
We've been looking for her. We got to get her a new song, Shelby, okay? All right, this is Larry Ray reminding you each and every week it doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport. And what else, guys? God bless the USA.